Hello? 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 Microphone check. 1, 2. What is this? Hey everyone. How's it going? My camera setup working? Think so. Hey, welcome. Sewing with the Homies back again. It's a Tuesday. That means we're streaming. And we're getting straight into it. I started a little bit later than I wanted. We only have an hour today. So we're gonna get going. And the first thing I'm doing is switching out the needle. When's the last time I did this? No one knows. But I think this will be good. I'm gonna use a jeans needle or like a denim needle to work on this canvas material. It's a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier, so I think that'll be good for that. So let's go ahead. We'll get our old needle out of there. I think I'm also gonna switch the thread because we're gonna be top stitching here pretty quickly. I haven't emptied out my ramekin thing. So scraps from last time. All right, we gotta get our secret key. Get that needle out of there. I was just talking to somebody, maybe in the fabric shop the other day, about switching needles and the importance of it, and how some issues going on with the machine, even if it's like a bobbin issue, can be related to a bad needle or a needle that just needs to be changed. And boy, does this machine have issues. So I'm hoping that switching this out is actually going to be beneficial for multiple reasons. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Could also be the fact that I've never done maintenance on the machine. But maybe the needle will help. You know, it kind of feels like I'm just watering a plant that's completely dead. But maybe it'd be okay. I think the machine runs pretty good. It just has its quirks here and there. And things that, you know, concerning noises are somewhat frequent. I'm sure it'll be fine though. No need to worry. So today we're going to be working on the pockets for this jacket. There's some prep we have to do in making the pocket flaps that go over the top and then the lower pockets. And then we're also potentially going to attach the pockets to the panels today. I am on a time limit today. I will be only live for about an hour, I think. So we'll see how much we get done in that time. I forgot, this bobbin is really poorly wound. I don't know if I can or should use this, or if this is just gonna be like a recipe for issues, but I mean, there are some pretty wonky bits of the bobbin there. Maybe I get another one? Is there one in here by chance? No. I could have prepped for this, but there's so much other things to prep when you're going live. Give me 1 second. Let me go find a bobbin. I think I know where one is nearby. There we go. Yeah. Just at the bottom of my bag over here. Right, okay. So now we got to thread another bobbin. Hopefully this one goes a little bit smoother. Again, I don't know why, but the other one was kind of messed up. So hopefully it's something that self-resolves itself. That's my favorite type of issue. One that just self-resolves. So then I don't have to worry about it. Good start, good start. Great start, great start. I can't get the thread into the bobbin. Nice and easy now, nice and easy. And where is my pedal? Way out there. Right, we are winding. Entertaining, huh? Well, while that is winding, I did do a light amount of prep off stream where I put the interfacing on. Clearly the interfacing is a little bit big in some places, so I will need to trim that down a little bit, but this is going to be behind on the seam anyway, and actually I'm going to trim it. I'm not going to worry about that. I forgot that is part of the step, is trimming down the pieces. Because we put them right sides facing. We'll sew them around, we flip them out, and then we top stitch. Okay, this bobbin's looking a little bit better, but honestly, it's still a little bit wonky on the winding. Yeah, there's some loose bits in there. I don't like that. I don't know why it's doing that. But this one looks better than the other bobbin, so we'll go with it. We'll just go with it. I don't know what happened to the color correction on my other camera. One of them looks a little bit more yellow than the other one. I'll have to look at that later. One of the many things I have to troubleshoot. Wow. Lightning speed on the threading there. Amazing. All right, machine threaded. How does this look on here? Just a little test run, make sure we're running. Woo! Cutting through that like butter. No problem. Oops, what am I doing? Press all the buttons. Oh, that is clean looking. Still a little wobbly wiggly on this side. I guess it is like the fibers of this fabric just kind of pushing the thread left and right. Because it looks way more straight on this side, but not so on that side. That's okay. All right, what is step one? I believe step one is just to, prepping the flaps. 2 flaps together, right sides facing. We sew them down, trim down the seam allowance, turn the piece out, press, and top stitch. Boom, easy. I can do that in my sleep. think... What stitch do we use here? I believe everything on this is a 3/8 seam allowance. And my foot just happens to be just about that width, so I'm gonna follow that line around. I think we just dive straight in, eh? My back stitch down. Full focus mode here. Gotta go a little bit further. You know, today I didn't have any technical issues getting set up. Something must not be right. Something must be broken somewhere. All right, first piece of the day. How we looking? How clean are we? How even are we looking? I mean, that's pretty nice. Okay, good. Let's get our shears and bring this down, and we will remind ourselves from the other experiment or the other test that I don't want to get too close, otherwise we run into issues. What does it say? Trim down to a 1/4 inch, 7 millimeters. Okay. Right. So yeah, right about in the middle of where it's at. I guess that makes sense. I'm not gonna get too precise with it, but I will at least just get an idea of where I'm cutting. You know what? I'll mark it a couple times. This is the finished product. We're gonna be a little precise with it. I will use something like a pencil though, I think. Just because it's interfacing and I will be cutting it off. Let me grab that real quick. Be right back. Although you can still hear me. I'll keep talking. Mumbling to myself. In my room alone. Alright, we have a pencil that says, check it off! So I will check off this line. Switch you back so you can see. A line. Another line. Actually using so much lines, just a little dot, little marker, a little guidance. We can all use a little guidance in life, I think. All right, let's trim this down. A little uneven at the end, but that's pretty clean. I will clean up these little threads so I don't have to deal with those. What the hell happened there? Not sure. Don't love it, but we'll just ignore it. Turn our pocket out, or our pocket flap out, rather. Maybe I'll go to the point turner for this as well. Make sure we get a nice squared off corner. Gonna wrestle it into place here a little bit. Yeah, where is my point turner? Okay. Let us turn these out. See, the one thing I'm not totally sure on is how to get that same shape that we just did on the stitch to like come through on this side. We're vaguely getting a corner right here, but it's just so much more rounded. I wouldn't mind it being more of a square, like just a bit of a tighter corner, more defined. Maybe if I keep pushing it out, I don't want to put too much stress on it. We're kind of getting some corner pieces there, but I guess that's kind of what you get when you turn it out, right? I mean, I think it's probably pretty hard for it to get completely straight, and then once I do a top stitch, it'll probably help lay it out a little bit more. We'll just keep working at it. I have 2 more pockets to do like this. The other ones I think are a little bit larger, but it's the same idea. Same design, just larger pockets lower down. This is the upper left pocket. Hey, Fairy Dust, not too bad, how are you doing? I'm working on making some pocket flaps for our jacket. We're doing our final round of it. So I'm making the top, I guess the right hand side, is it? Is that the one with the pocket flap? I can't see that image, is kind of small for me. But we're making the pocket flap for that. Then we're going on to the other flaps. And that might be all we do today, is just a little bit of pocket prep. But I'm pretty good, Fairy Dust. A little busy, a little stressed from running around, but I'm here, I'm doing my Zen task, I'm doing some easy things today, working on my project, so it's good. How about you? How are you on this Tuesday? That is not very even. Is there anything else I can turn out here? How is that looking? Yeah, I mean, one side seems a little bit longer than the other, and I don't really feel like it was that off when I was doing that, so I don't know. But I see the seam, I see the stitches right here. So I'm not like missing anything. This side just seems a little bit longer for some reason. What did I do? You're okay, relaxing, contemplating a nap. Oof. That sounds great. If you do, tack on an extra 30 minutes for me, if you don't mind. I could use a little rest eye myself, I think. All right, we're a little lopsided. A little lopsided. And I don't really know if there's much more I can push out of this. It must have just been the angles and the lines that I did run this. I feel like I'm not going to do it on the other ones, I don't think. But I think if I were to want it to have a little bit more like uniform straight lines, I would probably mark out where I'm actually going to stitch on the other side instead of just kind of eyeballing it. And it probably would be a good idea on something like this. It's such a exposed piece. But I don't know. I think it's good enough. Let's do the same steps on the other pockets. Then we'll do the top stitching on all of them after we press them all. I think I'll do it all in a batch instead of doing one at a time. How's that sound? Logical? Well, sometimes the naps turn into full-blown hibernation. Yeah, see, I love... Well, okay. Naps are great. I'm not great at taking them. And then, if I do successfully take one, I feel like I'm usually always just groggy and out of it for the rest of the day. It's a terrible balance. I wish it was just, you know, not... Whoa! Confetti Yeti! I love that name. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. You were one of the homies. Confetti Yeti. How are you today? We are working on this jacket here. Hello, nice to meet you. I've done one version of this. It was a test version where we did a canvas drop cloth, like a painter's cloth, that I used as the jacket, which I have under a pile of stuff over there, so I won't show you right now, but I did that pattern. And so we're going back now, we're doing a final version of it. And on this channel, I show you what I'm doing with my camera. I love that emote. What is that? Kind of tired. Same. You know, we were just talking about naps. Is that what brought you in? I gotta look at this emote. This is amazing. I love that. I am also kind of tired. Had a good amount of caffeine earlier, a little bit of sugar things, try to push us along. But I'm right there with you. Are you into crafts, Confetti Yeti? Do you do sewing or any other type of craft? Are you a crafty crafter? How uneven are these pocket flaps gonna be? We'll see. I can already tell they're a little bit uneven. You recently started sewing. Hey, amazing. And you sometimes draw. That's amazing. Very cool. Well, welcome, welcome. I've only been sewing for a few years myself, but I didn't really do projects all that often. Ooh, what the hell happened there? Oi. That is not great. we'll go with it. I've only been sewing for a few years myself. Sometimes it shows more often than not. But I mostly make clothes for myself, and yeah, I wanted to start streaming so I could show my process and kind of encourage myself to sew more often. So here I am. What type of things did you start with sewing? And are you enjoying it so far? How are you finding your craft? At first, I would always get kind of frustrated with the issues I would run into, but then I learned patience. I learned to work with the issues or learn from them. It's been a fun process. Putting more markings down. Try to have a cleaner cut. See if that does anything. By the looks of these corners, I don't think it'll help anything. But we'll see. We'll just give it a try. Kind of getting an idea right there. Some of my corners, I think, might not be cut the best, and that's kind of the point that I'm most focused on, is the corners. So I think that makes sense why they're getting a little bit uneven. Oh yeah, and I see the stitch actually too. Comes down here this way, but this is almost a little bit curved. Yeah, not great, but that's my work. Not great, but yeah. Made like 10 scrunchies and I turned my shark plush into a bag. Ooh, very nice. It's fun. I like that. Converting some plushies, that's a good idea. The first thing I ever started with was a really basic t-shirt. And then I took a sewing class where they had us made like a zipper bag and like a pin cushion for needles, and then put some pajama pants and a couple other things, I think. Just simple things to kind of learn some of the foundation and basics of sewing. And look at me now, still learning the basics. I've also just started to try to draw recently, but I have not great drawing skills. I'm not great with a writing utensil, but we try. I didn't even use the thing to turn out the corners on this, and this is already looking a little bit more defined. This is a little bit lumpy, but I kind of like this pocket flap a little bit more already. This one is just, it's fine. Not great. I'm happy with it. Another one down. One more to go. I put interfacing on all of these just to give it a little bit more structure. The canvas is pretty strong. Ooh, is that? I think that's the wrong side of this fabric. Let's look at this one. No, it's about the same. You really can't tell the difference between the right and wrong side of this, which is good for me. there is a tiny bit of texture difference, or like I can kind of tell it's like the back of the threads, but it's not too noticeable. I'm pretty bad at about keeping the right side of the fabric, so I try to gravitate towards fabrics like that where I can mess up a little bit, or a lot of it. RFB, what's up? Cut the points off the corners a wee bit closer and it'll turn cleaner. Most types of canvas don't really have different sides. Ah. Well, there we go. Cut the points of the corners a wee bit closer. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Thanks, RFB. Did I backstitch? I'll do one right there. Kind of backstitched. Mostly. All right, that one wasn't great. Not gonna lie. I think that line is a little crooked. Just a little bit. Stitching isn't important when you're going to run over the seam later. That makes sense. Just have it. I try to always remember to do it. Because if I don't do it every time, I probably won't do it most times. As they say, practice makes permanent. That's what my band director said back in the day. Wow, that was terrible. I do not like these lines. Oh no. It's just a pocket flap. It's okay. Did I hear another noise? What? Yo, Confetti Yeti. Thank you so much for the Prime. Wow. That's like my first ever subscriber. Besides, like my real first one. Like my lovely wife is subscribed. But like, wow. Confetti, thank you. So kind of you. I hardly ever hear that noise. I didn't even know what was going on. I need more emotes now. I need to. I have some in the works, but now especially because Confetti Yeti's here, I need some good emotes. You've motivated me. That's something I'm gonna work on this week. Mark my words. Emotes incoming. And then Confetti, what are the next times you're here? Maybe not the next one, because I'll be live on Thursday. I don't know if I can get emotes by Thursday. But mark my words, before your Prime subscription runs out, you will have emotes. Some cool emotes. Thanks again. Wow, I even cut that. A little skewed. Rough. You're supposed to like get, you know, progressively better as you do things over and over again. Although I did just say practice makes permanent, not perfect. So there's a prime example. Rotary cutter and a ruler trim that seam allowance real quick. Well, RFB. Yeah. No, that's all. Yeah. Okay. Fair. I'm doing things in a certain way so that you can help educate all of our viewers here about the right way to do things. I'm giving you the classroom. I'm giving you the class materials for you to run your lecture. Huh? Pretty good balance, if I do say so. Crazy, I can't believe I got another subscriber. Confetti Eddie. What a homie. Truly a homie. Wow, that one is so bad. Look at those corners. Oof. This is like half the width of that one. Oh no. That's okay. And I'm over it. Okay, so we press these down just to make it a little bit flatter, a little bit more square. And then we'll do a top stitch all around the edges of all three of our little pocket flaps. Look at those. Pocket flaps. Or a little boat. How cute. All right, let's switch. Oh, wait, wrong camera. Let's go over here to the pressing station. Press our little boats down. What time is it? Ah, yes. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter one for me today. I do have some other things to get to, some other responsibilities. But I wanted to hop on and start the process because it's gonna be a bit of a long one. How long do we think this will go on for? This is day 1 of actual construction. It took 2 streams to cut everything out. So we're already about like 3 hours in. I think the other one, the test version, took like 18 hours from start to finish. But I also didn't do every single detail in that one like I'm supposed to do in this one. What do we think this will take? Actually pressing it, making it look a little bit cleaner. I'm happy with that. By the way, this fabric, the color is mustard, and it is a canvas twill. It's 100% cotton. It's a little bit of a heavier canvas, so it's a nice like outerwear type of material. And I have this same type of fabric, just a different color, for the next project, which will be a pair of pants. How exciting. And the color on that one is smoky pink, which I was kind of looking forward to doing that. I got that thinking I wasn't going to have this fabric in time for stream, but then I ended up having it. So I want to get through this so that I can get to the pants, because I want some pants. All right, we will do a clean little top stitch around this. I'm gonna move my needle a little bit. What does it say to top stitch it at? Wow. 3/16 or 5 millimeters. That is precise for me. I mean, inside, I'm just gonna get a rough idea what that looks like. Might try to do tiny marks. Just to get a rough idea. Not the most precise here, I know. Or not the best to use a pencil. But it will. Oh, whoops. It's not even the right line. The side of the hole opening on the foot. That should be close. What are you talking about? I'd be like this? Oh. I think you're right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So let's see. Do I want it to be... How do I do this? How do I... Yeah, like that. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. I see. Yes, that is quite close. That is near perfect. Thanks, RFP. So helpful to have somebody like you around. Okay, so I'm gonna go down, blah, blah, blah. I don't go across the top. No. Let me help out my foot here. I love this trick. Probably pretty widely known. But when you put your presser foot down, in this instance, the foot is like angled like this because I have it on the edge and it's not all the way back there. So I take just some fabric and I fold it up and I put it underneath the foot in the back so that it lays more flat and it's not like this. So then the machine will have an easier time moving forward with it. Now you know. A little back stitch action. And we go. A little bit more. Few stitches more. Kind of hard to tell. One more. Okay, that's going to be a little bit uneven. I saw the line moving a little bit. Oh god, it's moving quite a bit. I think it's doing that thing though, with like the canvas material where it's just moving the needle all around a little bit in between the weave of the fabric. Which I don't totally love. Is there a way to get around that, RFB? Or is that just like how it is? Like, with at least this type of machine. Do I need some ancient machine like yours that has thousands of pounds of pressure to get around that? Because yeah, that is like all over. I guess I was making little adjustments. But we are looking a little bit wobbly. Wobble, wobble, wobble. How are we looking? What does it look like? Yeah, I went up a little bit as we went across there. But, I mean, you're not going to see that. The thing I do see, though, and do you see this on the top stitch, is that... You see how wavy that is? And apparently this is because... You need a vintage machine, everyone needs one, yes. So I do think that is why, right, RFB? Just because this machine isn't strong enough, so the weave of the fabric is kind of pushing the needle around, and so the stitch is then just wobbly all over the place going across. If you can kind of see what I'm pointing out. From my understanding. Your machine may have some needle wiggle in it. You wiggling around? Well, the further away you look at it, I mean, you still do see it. It is kind of apparent. But none of my lines are really that straight anyway. This is a nice clean flap though. I am happy with it overall. As all my lovely viewers remind me of, I am my own worst critic. And I'm sure we'll have much bigger issues down the road, so these are just fine to deal with. We press on. What is this? Almost. One more. Okay, where is my line? I'm a little bit lost. The corners are a little bit tough to line up with that. We'll say. There we go. That one I moved. I could definitely feel myself turn that pocket that time. A little bit high up on this one as well. All right, how's the second one look? Don't love that corner. I missed a little bit there. I started over there, whereas it ended there. But how's it look on this side? Same. Alright, first one was better. This is the better one, and this is higher up. This is the one that's more visible. This is lower in the jacket. You're never gonna see those. Okay, I may only have time just to do these pockets. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything. I keep saying pockets, but the pocket flaps. I don't know if we're going to have time to do more today, but we'll see. Where did my little scrap go? Yeah, right there. The machine was a little bit stuck. It wouldn't go forward because it didn't have enough to grab onto, or it was a little bit too uneven. So when I put the fair back in there, it just glided on by. What a great little trick. I do have ads starting soon. I don't have pre-rolls. We do 3 minutes of ads every hour instead. That's kind of like the minimum I can do. But if you're someone like Confetti Yeti, you won't have ads. This one might be looking good. This might be the best looking one. Let's find out. Are we ready? Let's see this reveal. Let us look at this flap. Wow. Not too bad. I think that one is actually better than the others. Finished strong. Love to see it. All right. Let me quickly grab the other jacket. It's all good to sew the sleeve to the neck hole. Oh, foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. That will surely happen now. Thanks, RFB. I will show you all what that pocket flap will look like eventually, because it'll look like this. This is the test jacket, and this is the one pocket that I actually added to it. And yeah, I'm excited for these to be on the main jacket. It's a nice little clean pocket. There's a little pleated folds on this to give a little bit of shape to it. And that's just on one of the front panels. So this is what the main thing will look like. The front has 3 panels, and so we'll have the pockets here. We'll have 2 more pockets up here. And that'll be about it. I still don't have the zipper for the final jacket, and I still need some lining. It will have some type of lining on the inside, but I haven't figured out what that is quite yet. If you've done the rest, you'd have more practice top stitching pocket flaps. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I believe ads are about to start here, so I will take a quick little pause, get a little hydration break. Everyone stand up, get some water, get a little stretch. Unless you're subscribed, then you can keep watching, keep hanging out. And don't get up, don't stretch, don't drink water. Actually, you know what? I will quickly see. My ending stream time is a little dependent on somebody else. Let me check in with them really quick, if I can get a hold of them, and see what we're dealing with. Look at that notification. Confetti Yeti is following you. You have a new subscriber. What a homie. Ooh. GoPro always feels so great after an hour. Love wearing this thing on my head. Are the next steps quick at all? Will that be anything I can do in a short amount of time? Fold and press box pleats on left chest pocket. Let's see. There's only one of these, right? Yeah. We start with a smaller pocket. I will at least mark out some lines for where this pocket gets folded. These are the lines right here where we do the folds on the pleat. So let me at least do that. Do as much as I can until I have to go. Is that visible to me? I don't know. That's a little bit better. There and here. I think these lines up top are where the pocket flap goes, so I think the flap will line up there. I do believe the ads have finished. If you missed a very riveting time, I was just marking the lines on our pocket flap here. And I think the pleat lines go inward. I just looked at my other pocket, so I should know. But I believe from those lines, we're just kind of taking it, folding it over and in. Like a so. Great fold, very nice. Very clean. Can't believe I have 2 subscribers. Crazy. song is so poppy. How is this lo-fi? Are those lines even? Yeah, I think so. So the pocket will go like that, flap will be over the top, and then it'll be like that. Cool. Let me quickly check. Aha. As expected, I have a little bit more time. We're gonna press on, we're going forward. So let's see, we fold, press the pleat on the left chest pocket according to the notches, baste the pleats along the top and the bottom. Repeat on the lower pockets. Press the seam allowance 3/8. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So we will take the edges of this and we fold it in to make a finish edge. And then it's ready to get added on. I might as well do the basting stitch across the top, but I should also do a little pressing. And now we take the other ones, which are much bigger. Oh, this is on, I didn't even finish cutting this yet. There it is again. Past me. Giving present me more to do. Right? Yes, okay. Wait, is this lined up? Cool. I wonder if this... Yeah, this pocket must have an actual snap on it, or a button. I assume that's what that marking is for. That's the other thing I need to get. I need to get the snaps. I'm gonna use snaps. I hate buttons because of this machine. RFB, I know. Don't tell me about a vintage machine. But yeah, I need to get the snaps for the, like, well, I guess all the pieces. There's, I think, like 18 different places where there's snaps on this. 16 or 18. What else do I need? I don't know, a few more accessories I need to get. But luckily that is added towards the end. So I don't need to worry about that right now. And I won't. I saw a message come in. I know who that's gonna be. Uh-huh. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, whoops. Forget that view. But I like the computer stuff, RFB. What about my computer stuff? What about a computerized machine? I like to press the buttons and hear the beeps. can't I? All you do is straight stitching. Wow, I'm exposed. So exposed. Alright, you got me. You got me. Aye. All you do is straight stitching. Ooh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But wow, have I been exposed. I'll be thinking about that for a while now. Actually, to that point, I do 95%. Okay, that's more accurate for me. 95%. I use the lettering on this after every project. Every single project, I do use a certain feature on this machine that I don't think the vintage machines have. But I guess I would still have this around to use. I just don't have room for 2 sewing machines. Nor do I have room for 32, 36 sewing machines, like somebody else. You don't have the room either, but I really don't have the room. Is there room cleaned up yet, RFB? Do you have your sewing room back? Your crafting room? Your everything room? Oh, give me 1 second. I need to check in to see. No, it's still full of your brother stuff. Sorry, just coordinating with somebody real quick. Great fold right there. Let's see, let's see, it's hour 15 now. Okay. Just figuring out how much time I have. I think I have at least another 20 minutes or so. All right. Got the folds on one pocket. Looking great. Just sounded like the Frosted Flakes guy, Tony the Tiger. This is some wrinkly fabric. Didn't I press this? I swear I did. Oh, I didn't mark the lines on the bottom. Whoops. Let me do that real quick. Wonder if I still have any distilled water in my iron. I'll have to check. probably should press this a little bit before I'm doing all this. But I don't think I'm going to. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Also looking good there. Nice and straight. Cool, okay. We'll press these down, we'll press those down, we'll do basing stitches along the top and bottoms of all of these pockets. And then we do the next step, whatever the hell that is. Let's see, do I have any water in here? There's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. I don't think enough to do any steaming things. Also, what just fell? Nope, not enough for steam. We'll just live with the wrinkles. Nice. All right, let's do a little bit of stitching. Shall we? One stitch in place. Do the same across the bottom. So we hold our shape. Easy. 2 more to go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow your roll, slow your roll. Flying through this. I don't know why, but my GoPro feels particularly uncomfortable today. Very nice. Okay. I think now we do the edges, right? Let's see. We did the basting. Step 3. Press the seam allowance 3/8, 1 centimeter around all edges of the pocket to the back side. Then fold and press the top edge of the pocket down. Oh yes. If you are using snaps, now is a good time to add the snap to your pockets. Well, damn. We're using snaps, and we don't have those. Good thing I read that. Bad thing I don't have the snaps. We can at least do the seams. We can at least press that down. And we can do the 1 stitch that it's talking about. But then we should probably stop and not attach them to the panels. Okay. Well, good thing I'm not streaming tomorrow. Actually, oh, that's amazing. I'm gonna go check out a Joann's tomorrow. RIP Joann's. But maybe I can get some snaps. And if not, I did find some at a place local that I should be able to get some tomorrow before I stream on Thursday. You can add snaps later. Yeah, but it says it's easy right now, RFB. And I want to take the easy route. What side? Okay. So I think on these, what we have to do is we take this, we fold it back, we press it, and then along the top, take this whole thing and we fold it back because this will be the top of the pocket. And then the pocket flap will sit right there. And then that will be a finished pocket, and woo! That is looking good. For not being on the jacket and not being done and not having any snaps. It's looking good. It's almost as easy later. Well, fine. Look at that, I got it on sale. $1.77. The fashion tape. I always get this out for some things like this, just for a quick measurement, because this is 3/8 wide. And it makes it oh so easy. Although that doesn't look even. That looks a little bit more even. Actually, my cut isn't even. That's the thing I need to worry about. When are my cuts ever even? I don't think they are. Did I do it right? Yes, I did. Nice. Looks like 3/8, right? Yeah. I don't need no measuring tape. I got my eyeballs. That's all I need. Okay, we'll press that. Might as well do this one at a time. Did that a little bit backwards. There we go. One more side. Very nice. How do we look from the front? Still even? I think so. Yeah, it looks even to me. Cool. 1. What's for dinner tonight? I think I'm starting to get a headache from my GoPro. And not from a technical issue, just from wearing it. If it's not giving me a headache from disconnecting and randomly powering itself off, it just gives me a headache from wearing it. Thanks, GoPro. Look at that. Perfect. Mostly. That one's looking pretty good as well. Yeah, I think so. One more. Should do the same. What's the last thing you were able to buy for $1? What did I buy last? It was $1. I bought a sticker recently, but even those are like $3, $5 or more. Oh no! Wait, I pressed it the wrong way. Whoops. Just realized. My bad. Well, now I have the lines, so now I know where to press it. To this side. Why didn't anybody tell me? Nice. All right. So I think how do you always have a better way of doing something for everything I'm doing? It's like every step, there's always a better solution. What is next? Doing it a little bit longer. All right, fair. Good point. Okay, we fold the top edge and press the edge of the pocket down 1 1/8 or 3 centimeters and top stitch it to the pocket. Okay. switching my stitch because I just remembered that it was on a basting stitch before I forget. There was a little lines that I had to mark there. I don't know if that was supposed to be for like the basting stitch, but that is not really lining up with any of the other lines that I'm doing for the folds here. Not sure what those lines are for. We'll take those back over and press them before I do the stitch. Fold and press the top edge and top stitch, yeah. Oh, maybe are those lines supposed to be where the top stitch ends up going? That could be. Don't know how I'm gonna see that line anymore though. All right, got our folds in. Let's do a little bit of pressing again. Spilled some distilled water on that and somehow discolored it a little bit. I think I'm gonna need to wash this. That is looking pretty clean to me. That line looks a little bit crooked. Let me look at this again. Yeah, it's looking a little better. All right, I think I will do the top stitch on these and then we will call it. Where should I put that top stitch? I don't really think it matters because this will be under the pocket flap anyway. So I'll just go across the top. It's a little loud, but it is getting over those thicker parts of the fabric with not too much of an issue, it seems. That's good. Look at that. That's looking like a pocket. One more to go. Very nice. What a strong start to the jacket. Well, that is most of the pocket prep. So next time we can assemble, which is also pretty straightforward. It is essentially just putting this piece onto the panel on the jacket, running a stitch around the side to attach the bottom, and then we attach the pocket flap to the top, and we will have it laying like that, but on the jacket. Very nice, very cool. I will do a little bit of cleanup, and then we'll be calling it for today. We'll be back I think. I don't think I have any issues this week with scheduling. So we should be back on Thursday, where we will continue that. We will add the pockets to the jacket, and we'll see what else we can get some progress on. I don't know how much more we'll do this week. Actually, we'll be live on Friday too, so we'll probably make a good amount of progress yet. But I'm feeling good. Starting out strong. Jacket's looking good. I like the fabric. I'm not covered in fibers like I was with the other canvas that I was using before, because I actually washed this fabric. My workstation isn't covered in fuzz. It's going well. It's going well. A strong start. And wow, do I need to take this GoPro off? Whew, my head. Let the hair free. Tangled in cables. Right. Cool. I think that's mostly it. Pretty easy day on the mess. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some progress on your own projects as well. Thanks everyone for tuning in for a Tuesday stream. Confetti Yeti, once again, thank you so much for that subscription on Prime. Much appreciated. I will work on those emotes so that subscribers will have more to use. RFP, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all of your tips, as always. Much appreciated. And yeah, have a good rest of your week, everybody. See you on Thursday. And yeah, until then, see you later. Saw you later. Sorry, my bad. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I haven't looked in a while. My bad, RFB. That's another thing on my list. Keep working on the Discord, but I really don't look at it enough. My bad. I will. Actually, I will right now.